Hello, hello, peace and blessings to everyone. I am Prophetic Fire Reiki. I'm here with my brother, Mr. JoJo Speaks himself, Mr. Jonathan. We are here, and I'm and Jonathan's waving. And I wanted to make sure I came live because I felt bad that I wasn't going to get home in time to actually do my show. So I decided to just go ahead and do it today. Um, I do want to make sure I say hello to Bianca. Bianca says, "Happy Tuesday, family. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit that uh, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's relax, unwind, and get ready for a good time, as per usual."
Absolutely.
I do want to make sure y'all know it's going to be a short time because I am clueless as to what to talk about.
As if,
and, I,
as if this isn't the case every single week, but
and I
hey,
mean every single week, but you know.
right.
Anywho, Auntie Robin, hey.
Hey, Auntie Robin, I hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing better. She told us on Monday that she was in the hospital, so I
Oh,
hope you're
okay.
doing much better, Auntie Robin.
We're thinking and praying for you for sure, Auntie Robin. Ooh, Lord. Okay. So I just wanted to I just wanted to come and say, hey, I could go now. Y'all be blessed. Bye.
Cool beans. Okay, shoot, give my night started.
Uh-oh.
Jennifer,
Okay.
Jennifer, I have been watching reactions to Heated Rivalry on YouTube, and I am loving them. Heated Rivalry, it is a good show. Like, although it is heavy on the relations and the coitus, there's still a great story behind it, and feelings involved and things of that nature. And it's still interesting to me to see women watch it and feel like embarrassed or not want to see what's happening on screen. And that's a little bit confusing to me, just a little bit, but I guess I sort of kind of understand, even though I just really don't. But I've been enjoying seeing people's reactions to the show. It's a really good show.
I knew you would enjoy it. I know it's not for me, but I just from what um clips that I was seeing on TikTok for a short amount of time. I said, "Oh, Jonathan's gonna like this. Let me send this over to him."
Yeah, it's a very intriguing storyline for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I really don't got nothing. I just want to make sure y'all know I'm feeling great.
That's awesome.
I'm feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I recently saw a video on Instagram of Kai Cenat. I didn't notice that he had cut his dreadlocks off, but he was speaking about mental health. And a
Hmm.
lot of times when I get down on the dumps on myself, I don't realize that I'm not the only one who's having these issues. And you have to realize that it's just a human thing to have doubts in yourself and
Oh
to,
yeah.
sort of kind of underestimate your efforts. Like, today I met with the Commission for the Blind. I went through some training with the Low Vision Clinic, and they showed me some magnifiers that allow me to see much better, which was so great. I have a new counselor. She's on it, doggone it, compared to my counselor that I had before that I was working with earlier this year, who was doing absolutely nothing.
And
But
I
now
mean nothing.
but I have a new counselor. She is black. I knew she was black as soon as I got on the phone with her. She has red dreadlocks. She's awesome. She reminds me of our sister-in-law Jennifer a whole lot.
Oh.
She's real short, and she's got a little bit of weight on her. And I told her that too. We had great conversation today. And I released my reviews on Married to Medicine as well as Housewives of Potomac earlier today. I was just
Oh.
responding to comments on that video while we were going live. So I have to, be accountable and give myself credit for the things I am doing, because the alternative to that would be me doing nothing today and laying in the bed and doing absolutely nothing. So I'm happy with myself today. I got things done today. And my driver who drove me to the Commission for the Blind, his name is Aaron, and he was 36. And I thought you was in your early 20s, boy. What's going on here? But yeah, I try not to look in his face too much because I didn't want him to think that I was trying to, do,
Yeah.
look at him like that. So I can't remember. I know he was black, and I know he had some hair under the hat he had on, but I
Hmm.
didn't want to, engage like that, because we don't want to make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I certainly am very happy for that. I'm happy you had that. Like, okay, without going too deep, wherever, if you don't want to go too deep, I didn't know. What did you have, like, already scheduled, uh, appointment, or like what like, do you have like a monthly appointment? Like, how does that go?
So when I was initially signed up with them earlier this year, there were a couple things that I had planned to do. And the low vision clinic was one of those things that I was supposed to do about maybe 5 or 6 months ago. The last time that I did any training with them, which was the Zoom Tech training, was in May. And that was
Mm,
my last communication with them before Erica, which is well, I shouldn't have said her name, but my new counselor. When she contacted me about maybe 3 weeks ago or so, that was the first contact that I had heard from them since May. And so she got me back on the right track, because I was scheduled to do the low vision clinic back in May. It just never came about. So now it seems like, I'm on the track to, to be on the right track, I guess, again. So.
that kind of really speaks to what December is for us. Things starting to happen, things coming to
Yes,
pass, things coming together to, get us off on the good foot coming into January. This I've been seeing so much of that lately, and you're just another set of proof that I have that this is exactly what it is, just things starting to come together more and more to set us up for the alley-oop in 2026. This
absolutely.
is That's really awesome. That's really awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I'm happy for myself. I have to give myself a bit more credit. It's really hard when you have those doubts in your mind that just stay there, and and understanding that they're probably never going to go away. So how am I going to combat that? I'm going to combat that with positivity. I'm going to combat that with listing off all the things that I actually did today. I'm going to combat that by saying, I am
Come on.
William Jonathan Lee. I am this. And like New York said, and tonight I will be this. Okay, so
Has been and will forever be.
right, exactly. So, you have a choice to, combat those doubts and those negative thoughts and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
Are you going to give into those things? Because that's really the alternative to, battling it with the things that you did today and with those positive thoughts, and, understanding that, so I think I'm getting better with that. I'm getting into a groove. So
That
I'm
is
happy
so
about that for sure.
I'm incredibly happy for you, and it also goes to show anything that you kinda, like, beat yourself on, or, like, with the Commission for the Blind, that whole situation, I just I hope that you open your eyes up even further to see that that was not your fault, that things didn't move forward the way that you needed to move forward. It was
Right.
absolutely had nothing to do with you. It had to do everything to do with, who you had at that time,
Right.
and maybe how
Exactly.
things were going at that time over at the Commission for the Blind. Yeah.
And I think the negative thoughts are more what I haven't done within the past couple of years that are
Mhm.
like still trying to weigh me down. And it's like, no, but I'm changing that now. I'm actively
Yes,
doing things every single day to make sure that the next
actively.
5 years do not mirror the last 5 years. So, it's a working thing. But the alternative once again is to be down in the dumps, to get down on myself, and I don't want to be in that space. I refuse to be in that space whatsoever. And I'm not going to be in that space.
Absolutely, and
And I'm going to high kick myself out of it.
Woo! But but that's the thing that I pray that everybody gets to a space of.
Right.
Understanding, yes, these thoughts are going to continue to happen. The negativity is going to continue to be there and available and present. And my mind is going to access those things all the time, no matter what, which is why we have to say this is an active fight. We have to actively, continuously fight the negative thoughts, fight the beating ourselves down that we do and thinking less of ourselves. We have to actively fight that. And until that we all get to a space like that, understanding that we have to actively fight every single day, then, some of our days that are bad can be worse because we're not thinking to combat those negative thoughts, those thoughts that, we are less than and things of that nature. When we don't fight them, it just makes our day worse.
And it just allows those thoughts to fester. And it
It's
makes it
something
so
else.
that in your mind, you think that those thoughts are truth when you know they are not. When you know they are not.
Absolutely. And this is why we do have help of therapists, friends, family, and loved ones that believe in us. Um, and shoot, if we need to, if we're clinically diagnosed, thoughts are just not going to change that. We do have to take our Cymbalta, or I don't know
Mm,
what to take. I'm sorry. We do have to take the medicine to do the things so that we can make it through our days. Whatever God has placed in this earth to make sure that we are good and we're able to make it from day to day and be all right and feel good, be okay, do it. But you have to be active. Even taking the pills that you need to take, that's still an active part that you're taking and making sure that you're doing well.
absolutely. Absolutely. When I first got on my medication, I found it, I don't know why I didn't like doing it for some reason. And then I had the realization these medicines are literally keeping me alive. And I want to stay here. I want to be here as long as I possibly can. And why not give myself the gift of life by taking this medicine as I should be? And I've been undetectable HIV positive for a long time now, like over 5 years, really, maybe even 6 or
Um,
7 years. And so, we have to do better by ourselves. We have to do better by ourselves. We have to treat ourselves the best that we possibly can because not everyone else in this world is going to do the same. And if we're not getting that from everywhere else, we might as well get it from ourselves and God. So,
you're so right, Jonathan. And I think that what you were feeling was something that we all feel when we step into something new. Having to do something new to keep us going
right.
is jarring.
It is.
Though it doesn't feel great. And it's like, so I have to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
you have gone all throughout your life not having to take pills for anything, now you have to take them to stay alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a transition.
But I became grateful because I do have access to medicines that will keep me alive, and I'm going to what? Take them every single day. And I'm so glad that, I used to take, I think I started out with 5, then I went down to 3, then I went down to 2, and now I'm down to 1. So I'm just so grateful. I am so grateful. Absolutely.
That is awesome. I remember when it was 5. I remember the pill cutters. I remember you was
Because
like,
one of them was gigantic, honey. Like
ginormous.
one of them was gigantic. Oh my
Jeez
gosh.
Louise.
And then my fluconazole was so nasty. Oh my goodness. I was taking that for my cryptococcal meningitis, but thankfully I don't have to take that pill anymore. Now I just have just one Bactrim pill that I take every day and I'm off to the races, honey.
Now, let me ask you, if you don't mind
Mhm.
answering. You know that, like, there are other options that have you not taking the pill per day? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
The alternative is a shot. I think the shot you take it like every 3 or 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm not doing that at all. If I have an alternative to taking a shot, I'm going to take the shot. And if it's just as easy as taking one pill a day, that's easier for me. The thing is, I don't mind needles. Like every time I go to the doctor for my checkup with my at the immunology center, I have to get blood drawn, and so that's just an every appointment thing for me, and I'm okay with that because I have to do it to be sure that the doctors know exactly how my health is. But
absolutely.
have taking a shot for my HIV medicine is an elective, and I choose not to elect it. But it's great that that option is out there because
It's
not
better for
every
somebody.
right, because not everyone is great at, taking pills. I have a friend who I've known actually all of my life who told me that he was interested in doing the shots, and I was like, go for it, boo. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to take those pills, do your thing, boo. I'm going to continue to take my pills.
Yeah, and I think I think I've heard you explain it to me like, it's just a daily reminder. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah.
daily routine that you have.
Mhm.
And yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't mind just continue with those pills personally, especially knowing, how well they've been doing for you. And
Absolutely.
it's just, something that you've been doing. Cause 6 months is like, to be honest, I'd be concerned with like, am I gonna remember to take shot number 2? I'd be concerned about that personally. But anywho, Miss Kim,
Good
hello.
evening, Miss Kim. So glad to see you.
She says, "Hey y'all." Bianca says, "Jen, your hair is getting so long." I
It
know.
is.
Look at that. And what I think is just so beautiful is like y'all have been here with me when my hair was like here. Okay. When I had this much of bang, you know. But yeah, the the time has been flowing and the hair has been growing. I'm a poet
Absolutely.
and I knew it. Bianca says, "Hey to Miss Kim." Miss Kim says, "What's Jonathan's good news?" Oh, go ahead and just tell her about your day today.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I got in touch with the Commission for the Blind. For those of you guys who do not know, I am legally blind due to a condition called cryptococcal meningitis that came along with my HIV diagnosis that was untreated for who knows how long. And so some of the nerves in my eyes were damaged. So therefore, I can't see the best. And unfortunately, there are no glasses or contacts to fix them. So I got in touch with the Commission for the Blind. They help with people with magnification, which is funny to me because there are magnifiers that can help me see better, but there are no glasses that can help me see better. That's really, really weird to me. Me and mommy talked about that earlier today. That's odd for me. But
Oh,
anyways, and
that don't make
so
no sense.
the Commission for the Blind would be able to help me to find a job. So I met with them today. I did the what's called the Low Vision Clinic, where they allowed me to try different magnifiers, and it was great technology that they have there. I got some sunglasses from them that they told me that I should probably start wearing just to protect my eyes, and so I'm going to take that advice to protect my eyes because that's how I see. But anyways, and so I have a new counselor. My previous counselor, who I was working with earlier this year, was doing nothing for me. That's no shade to her. That's just the truth about it. And so my new counselor, she is a Black woman. Shout out to her. I met her today. She's a great female. She's definitely on the job, and I feel as though I'll be able to make some progress with her. I do have some other trainings that they want me to do. They want me to do keyboard training just to get up on my keyboarding and some other things that they want me to do. Then we'll get into the job search type of thing. I also released my Merit to Medicine as well as reviews earlier today, as soon as I got back from the Commission for the Blind today. And I was actually responding to comments on that video but while we were going live. So I do feel accomplished today. I feel great today. I took a nap earlier today, and when I woke up, I really wasn't feeling my best. And then when I saw the video of Kai Cenat talking about his mental health, it reminded me that, we're all going through. None of us are feeling prim, proper, and, on 100 or on 10 at all times. Like we all have ebbs and flows. We all
Yeah,
have our moments.
yeah.
And, I just have to keep reminding myself of, I'm not alone in that battle in the mind of you're not good enough, you're not doing enough, or look at your past or how you're setting yourself up, or what is your future going to look like. And it's like
Absolutely.
the only person who has a look into the looking glass is God, and he ain't gonna tell us how it's gonna go. So we ain't never gonna know. We just have to live it out, and it's our job to live it out the best way possible. And what I'm not going to do is give into those negative thoughts that are telling me the things that I'm not doing when I'm doing this, and that today. So, that is my good news. Progress for William Joe Nathan Lee. And I'm so happy for myself.
I'm ecstatic for you. I truly feel like once again, um, I just feel like you had to get the right person there for you at
Yes.
the Commission for the Blind, and I'm so excited. I really am excited for you. Well, I am. I'm
Yeah.
excited for you because it sounds like some forward movement is going to actually happen. I wish I was in the room with her when she, does he have clothes on?
Yes, he does.
I wish I wish I was in the room
It's
when
okay. It's gonna be fine.
No, I mean, that,
Oh, what about it?
I put it on the table.
I wish
Okay. Thank you
I
so
was
much.
in
I
the
appreciate
room.
that.
Oh wait, hold on. I wish I was
Okay,
in the
I'm
room
sorry.
when she saw your file. I wish I was available for her to see her reaction when she saw how your file was and the last time that Commission for the Blind has contacted you and move forward with anything with you. Something tells me of course it wasn't just you. There's no way it wasn't just you.
No. She's
I'm
taken on all of my previous counselors' caseloads. And when I mentioned her name, her face said it all. We did not have to go much further. And she told everyone that she was dealing with back then when I first started working with her that she was leaving. And so I thought that was the reason why she hadn't contacted me. I was like, oh, she must be out of the office. Turns out she's right next door to my new counselor. So yeah,
she's
she's
still
still
there.
there.
She just wasn't working.
She wasn't working. Yeah, she wasn't at
Can
all.
I tell you about my God?
Tell me.
He will place you with whom you need to be with to
Mm-hmm.
move forward. We can just pray right now for the people that she has now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hopefully, they had the one that you have now. So
Yes.
everybody is, up to date. So, but all we can do is, oh gosh, we give God the glory for the
Absolutely.
steps forward. Thank you, Miss Lady. I was about to say her name again.
Yeah, Mama told me I can't be saying people's names on this YouTube now.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
can't do
keep it
that.
vague,
Incredibly vague. But
Yes.
I'm excited for you. This is why we had to come together, Jonathan.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
why we had to celebrate. And even when we first got started with this particular channel, when it was a lot of the Leo, I referred to you as my accountability partner. And I'm happy we are continuing to be each other's accountability partners. I'm
Absolutely.
loving it. The next bit of accountability, I did send a lovely message of text to my friend Bianca about some other level of accountability that I had to have that I won't speak on right now.
Okay.
But also, I think another thing that I need to do, what she's doing right now, is looking at the Christmas lights in Marietta. Look,
Hmm.
we've lived in Marietta for so many years and have driven by the pretty lights out in Marietta 10 bajillion times and said every time, oh, we need to go over there.
Yeah.
And we still have yet to do that. And I
Yeah.
told Tyrone, like, we got to do it. He said, well, that means you need to get out the house.
Ooh, wow. Wow.
Some
Okay.
truths were given to me on today.
I was about to say, okay, daddy, like Dr. Heavenly. Like I know you ain't calling Tyrone nobody's daddy now.
Oh, child, that bothers me so. Woo!
The way that Dr. Heavenly was talking to Damon on the second episode of Married to Medicine, because she pretty much cussed her son out after she found out that he got arrested, and he left the house. He left the house, and she was like, "Well, can you talk to him, Daddy, to get him to come back home, Daddy?" I'm like,
to get him to come back home? No, he needs to
Like-
have some time out.
Right, and that further lets me know why Dr. Damon didn't tell Heavenly that he got arrested, because of what happened, because of what ended up happening. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn
But
this
then
into a
again,
whole
it's-
Married to Medicine thing.
But still, I don't blame you. Anyway, but yes, I need to get out of the house.
I'm gonna ask Mommy if she wants to ride around and look at some Christmas lights like we've done in the past.
She
I'm
was
gonna ask
thinking
her
about it
today.
while we were out in Myrtle Beach, but she was tired.
I could tell.
We were
Because
all
when she
tired.
got in that sofa, when she got in that couch, and I saw you at the table, I was like, okay, yeah, this probably ain't
This
gonna
ain't
happen.
working out. But yeah, getting out the house. I'm doing all of my things that I need to do as far as, let me see who's here. Anybody I don't need to know my business? Hold on. The stuff for working with the state for monies and stuff like that for the
Oh, okay.
I've kept up with those things. I'm gonna do some more applications tomorrow. I just gotta figure out with whom. There's so many companies out in this world. But anywho, I'm gonna be doing that. And that's another reason why I'm so excited about the Commission of the Blind picking up the pace again. Because I believe you're gonna have a lot more opportunity with somebody that's ready to actually work on your behalf as they've been employed to do so.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna-
As they have been employed to do so. I see you blinking like you in trouble, girl.
Have they been employed to
Okay.
do so? So that, to be honest, is, I say keep on doing what you're doing, but I feel in the shondo of shondos, things are gonna continue to move forward for you with them.
I'm feeling it too, for sure.
I believe so. Because look at you. It's like, how could you? It's like if the people that you were applying to could hear and see you and have a conversation with you at the same time as sending in your resume,
Right.
it'll be day and night. That's why I was saying you're gonna have to go to these companies and say, "Hey, y'all still hiring?" Well,
Right.
my name is Jonathan, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys have my application. Believe me, it is something that does help.
Absolutely.
Anywho, but I need to do some more applying, so I'm not excited about that because applications are ridiculous.
Ridiculous. But that's why I always choose the option of allowing my resume to fill in the blanks because yeah,
Oh, I'm
that
not concerned about that part.
oh,
I'm it's all of the assessment um
oh yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like ugh.
That stuff is the most annoying.
And
And it's always 50, 11 questions. Oh my goodness. It's so
50
arduous.
lem.
Oof.
I mean, so but I'm preparing myself for that. Um I want to get done with 3 for the week. So I'm gonna try my best not to do all of them on Friday.
Because we ain't doing that on the weekends, honey. Okay.
Okay. Uh, that's for sure. Uh,
Okay. Just so you know.
okay, as long as you know, the weekends are coveted. The weekends are sacred.
Mhm.
Um, Tyrone says, "Hey, hello, family." He's out and about.
Hey, Tyrone.
Bianca made sure to say hey to Tyrone, and Mr. TD McCullum says, "It's been coming up 3 years. 3 years for my locks."
They look like 5 or 6 years right now. So I think that's how long my hair was at about 5 or 6 years.
I believe it.
Do you now?
I've been growing. I believe it. Auntie Robin says, "That's great news, Joe Nathan."
Thank you so much, Auntie Robin. I appreciate it.
It really is. I'm very happy for you. Miss Kim says, "That's wonderful news, Jonathan. I'm so happy for you. I have an uncle who is legally blind. He has wearable magnifying glasses." He about to text you right now. I see it right now. Dustin, hey Dustin.
Hey, Dustin. So glad you're here.
Miss Kim says she calls her husband daddy and he calls her buddy. I'd swing on my husband. I absolutely would as well. Why would my husband refer to me as buddy?
I don't have much of an issue with that personally, although it does sort of sound a little bit insincere to me personally. But I guess for me, that's just their relationship. I mean, that's what they decide to do. She called him daddy, he calls her buddy.
And she accepts buddy. Let me tell you something. I wish Tyrone would call me buddy.
Yeah,
And I'm
because
sure you're gonna come home and call me buddy just to see what how he get hit.
I'm sure. But you would think that your wife would be more than just your buddy. So I get it. I get it. I get it. But I guess it's just Dr. Damon's little cute nickname for her, I guess. But she accepts it. So,
You laying it on thick, Jonathan. Cute.
okay, it's not cute.
There's nothing cute about that.
Okay.
My buddy and me. That's not cute. That's not cute. And this when you think about relationship, Jonathan,
Mhm.
I wouldn't even refer to a good friend of mine as a buddy.
No, I don't either. Because like I said, it just sounds so insincere. Like
It does. And this is your pet name in your marriage? All right now. All right. I encourage everybody to stand up for themselves in that space. If they want to call you something that you feel that you are not worthy of,
or you have surpassed.
or you have surpassed, or it's just ugly and not cute, you better stand up. You ain't calling me that no more.
No more. Not another day.
I wish you. I'm sorry, Jonathan. That has me riled up.
I see. I see. It's okay though.
And for her to call him daddy, that has, you know, a semblance, because there are a lot of relationships out there where they do refer to each other as mommy and daddy. It is true. Because you wouldn't call your best friend daddy.
Only way I call my husband daddy is in the bedroom, but like not for like a
I
like
wouldn't
a
even call him that.
everyday type of, just passing by. Hey, daddy, like no, and that's because I call my dad daddy.
And you know
So
what? I think that's what it is. I
yeah,
think maybe people with really solid relationships with their fathers, maybe that's. But then again, I know there's people that don't have relationships with their fathers that's not keen on calling another man daddy.
yeah. I get why people do it though.
I get it, but it's nasty. No. Okay,
Because
moving
you
on to
wouldn't
move
want your
forward.
daddy doing the things that your husband is doing to you. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Oof. Anyway, yeah, we said hey to Dustin. Oh, movie Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Sorry, I'm late. Hey, y'all, no worries. It's okay. We're happy to have you, regardless. And shoot, I'm a day late.
Right.
I am tarday. I didn't, to be honest, I didn't expect it to be. That's why the show was about to be a whole minute long. It would have been, right at that minute if I didn't see Auntie Robin pop in. So
You know who knew it wasn't going to be a minute long?
you did. I know. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I say it all the time. Miss Kim says, hey to Dustin and to Justin. She also says Damon being in them streets heavily gets on that man's nerves. It's apparent. And this like what bothers me in some relationships is like why put yourself through that? I understand why stay now, because this is what you have. This is what you've built for so long. You might as well stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But at the beginning, there's no way she wasn't that annoying from the beginning. There's no way, because that's who she is. Ugh. Want more for yourselves, guys. You don't have to settle.
Yeah.
There are more people out there. There's no such thing as just one soulmate. Do you believe that? I know a lot of people believe there's just one soulmate. I do believe in
I
soulmates, but I don't believe there's one.
I used to believe that. I used to believe that there was only one man out there for me, but that's
Yeah.
literally a fantasy. It's
A
literally a
Disney
fantasy,
fantasy.
a Disney fantasy at that. So, within the world that we live in, there's no way that that could be true. With the
Okay.
billions of people in this world, and there's only one person for everybody,
Come
I
on.
think not.
Yeah, I believe I believe there's a set group of people that's available for you. I just will never let anybody think that there's just only one. That's just ridiculous to me. Dustin says, I hope you enjoyed your vacation. So glad you got home safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Dustin.
Uh, Miss Kim says, I thought my ex was my soulmate. He wasn't. Thank God.
Okay.
And that's another thing too. I don't like to use the soulmate thing, because sometimes using terminology like that for people that you know and love helps you to stay in something that's not good.
Absolutely. And it sort of kind of puts you in a box in a way. And it forces you, like you said, Jennifer, to stay in something that may not be healthy for the both of you, either one of you.
Not good at all. Yeah, yeah, I love that. Ooh, child. Um, I Jonathan. Should I? I should. I don't work there no more. So I got a message of text while I was at home. Oh, you heard about that?
I did. I definitely did.
Yeah, somebody that I had to remember that wasn't here for me
Hmm.
sent me, oh wow, you doing all right and stuff like that. I was just thinking about you.
Like, why haven't I blocked you? Okay.
I should have said, who this?
Right. That's what should have been your response. Okay. And you probably wouldn't have gotten no response after that, honey. Who dis with a D?
But
Real
I,
ratchet like, real bandy like, you know.
but I told this succubus, I told this
Ooh,
person that is trying
miscreant.
to, this miscreant, this person that is not of a good intent. I told this person that, hey, I'm vacationing freely like I never have before. I'm, basically being able to say, tell the truth without having to give her anything that's going on in my life. Um, and then I had to go back and talk to somebody that I know that is here for me. It's like one thing that I'm learning even the further now, you know who's here for you.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of mask they try to put on, don't fall for it. Not this time, nor next time. No matter
Mhm.
what kind of mask they try to put on, they're
Yes.
they're still gonna be that level of trash that they've always been.
Okay.
Quit acting like they're gonna change
Because it ain't
because they're
happening.
being trash.
Right.
And if they were going to change, they wouldn't talk to you because they know they've done you wrong. Ciao. Miss Kim says, he was an unhealthy soul tie. Whew,
Mm.
that hit hard. And just to think the process that you have to go through to realize that. I know that doesn't feel good at all.
But it shows the growth that we have.
Yeah.
It shows that we know that we deserve better, and it shows that we won't put up with anything less than what we deserve. So, shout out to you, Miss Kim, and I wouldn't expect anything less, Miss Kim.
Shouts out. Ciao. Let's see what she said. They were trying to get in your business. Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
Let me read this message text. Hold, please. I
Oh,
want y'all to be proud of me.
okay. And by the way, since you were talking about Christmas lights, my driver who drove me to the Commission for the Blind was playing Christmas music. We heard some Take Six singing Silent Night. Not
Yes.
Silent Night, but I think it was Let It Snow, I believe.
Mm.
Sounded gorgeous. And that
Wait, let
reminded
it
me,
snow. What was it like? The Boys to Men's Let It Snow, or just let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
it was Take Six. And so it didn't sound like Boys to Men. They sort of kind of did their own thing with it.
Their
And it
own
was
thing on Let It Snow. Okay.
right, yeah, and it was a cappella. And so, of course, I went on ahead and listened to went straight to my Michael Bublé on YouTube and, listened to my favorite
Really
Christmas
enjoyed
music.
that.
So I'll try to be sure to listen to Christmas music every day leading up to Christmas because I owe that to myself because
Yes.
I've forgotten about the love that I had for Christmas back in the day because I
And
used to
that's
go up for Christmas, honey.
another step of getting back to yourself.
Exactly, exactly.
Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. Okay. She says, "Happy holidays. I hope all is well with you and your family. You have been on my mind. I pray that you have something else already in the works. If not, started." You see how she told on herself?
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, thank you. I am doing well. Everything is fine. We have finally been able to vacation freely. I will be back on the road today. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'm good. LOL."
Yeah.
She said, "Glad all is well. Happy for you. Safe travels."
Mm.
Mm,
That's the thing
mm.
about them call center people. They know how to put a sentence together for sure.
Child.
For
But she
sure.
still told on herself.
Oh,
Basically,
absolutely.
have you gotten a job yet? It's been a month.
Right. Like she literally asked you, like, since when has that been your business, ma'am?
Exactly. And
And
why
why
do
are
you
you counting
care?
my coins?
And all I can do is think about the people that actually care about me.
Mhm.
Those people that I've still been in contact with, not heavily, but still been in contact with, none of them have been saying, "Oh, did you find something yet?" None of them. They've just been making sure that I am okay.
Right. Exactly.
Nothing more, nothing less. Why'd you woo, child? But yeah. Dustin says, "You being in here tonight, really missed you last night." Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome, Dustin.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Uh, messy heifer. That's what
Okay.
Miss Kim says. I don't even know her, but I know Jen.
Okay.
Child. I'm telling you, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what that is. Cause you could hear the message, just trying to see what's going on. And for a person like that, here's my thought process, Jonathan. I start going off with, why do you care? And
Right.
then, because I know you never cared, truly about me. I've always kept it surface with people like that, right?
Hmm.
And then it's like I had to realize that people that are miserable and would want to make sure that everybody else around them are miserable as well. So technically, I would be an easy target to be happy that somebody else is miserable,
Right.
but that's not her. She is not me. Okay.
Okay.
I really enjoyed myself over last week, and I've been enjoying myself all this time. Getting back to myself has been an amazing process. Oh, um, another thing I forgot that we could talk about. I did my first Reiki session on Jonathan Lee.
She did. Absolutely.
Um, I am excited for things to come. Oh gosh, and I do need to add that to my TikTok and YouTube, my Amazon wish list thing, so y'all can have access to um basically help support prophetic fire Reiki so I can get this business going, getting myself out there. Really, like the first thing I'm going to do, I I'm not ooh, let me shut up. I'm not going to close doors. My first thing I do want is my table. So that, no matter where I go or anybody that may need to come to my house, they'll have a table to be on. That's the first thing. And then there are other things that I do want to have to make to set the atmosphere for a
Hmm.
session. So I'm excited about those things moving forward. I feel closer and closer to getting my table than I ever have before. So that's great. Great, 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 great. So did you want to talk about your experience, Jonathan?
Sure. I really didn't have any expectations. Although I saw a clip of Phaedra performing Reiki on the girls of Married to Medicine.
We use
I had
that
no,
loosely, honey.
right. That's why I use the quotation marks. But I just opened myself up to the experience. And I'm proud of myself for not opening my eyes because a lot of times I'm sort of kind of a control freak, so I want to be aware of everything that's going on at
You're not
all
the only
times,
one.
and I'm not one to easily release control to someone else, and so it was very peaceful. When random thoughts came to my mind, what am I going to watch tonight, or what am I going to eat tonight? That was definitely on my mind, honey. And then I had to take those thoughts out of my mind. I can think about that after this session is over. So it was a great experience. It was very very enlightening for me. And I was wondering, like, what does Jennifer get out of this? Because you clearly put a lot into it. It's clearly a practice for you. You are clearly a professional at it. And so I'm very happy for you in that sense. I thought I would react when Jennifer would move my arms and, touch on my head or, do certain things. And I didn't do any of that. So I'm proud of myself once again, just yielding. You got to yield, like Jackie Brown said. But yeah, it was a great experience, and I'm so glad that we were able to get that done. I was so glad we were able to get that done.
It was awesome. Uh, how did you
Jackie
feel?
Washington. I'm
Jackie
sorry, Jackie
Washington.
Washington.
How did you feel in the space?
I felt calm. Um, I felt safe,
Mm,
uh, and I felt serene as well. Calm, safe, and serene for sure.
that's really wonderful. That's really wonderful, and I thank God that you listen to me. I do when I start the process of assisting people into getting into a meditative state. I think about myself and what I
Mm,
know that I would do.
mhm.
basically making sure to relax your body parts, relax everything. Just let me take care of it, no matter how we do it, just let me do it. And just relinquish control. And I know it's not easy for a lot of people. Tyrone, he be trying to help me lift up his hand, like, "Boof you,
It
relax."
was hard for me not to help you lift up my head. It was real hard for me not to do, and I'm so glad I didn't do that.
Just let me do it.
Or when you were,
To your
like, pushing on my back, like, not lifting up a little bit, like, I'm proud of myself. I was a good patient.
Yes,
I
you are.
feel. Thank you.
Oh, Auntie Robin says whenever Genesita says that she doesn't know what to talk about, dot, dot, dot. Mm,
Mhm.
hmm. We'll leave that there. Miss Kim says, Phaedra does Reiki? Ciao. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
I
she just
think
does it for the show. Who knows?
she did it for that episode of that show.
Right.
Because when's the last time you've heard her talk about Reiki again?
Never.
Exactly. So, and
That
and
was the
then
first and last time I heard her talk about it.
exactly. And like really to do it, you technically, not technically, you don't absolutely have to get any kind of attunement or anything to do a Reiki session. I'm sure all she said was, just show me what you do. Or for all we know, she might have been in it and she said, okay, I'll just do it and say I'm doing Reiki.
For all we know, she saw a tutorial on YouTube.
Exactly. Because there's people that do Reiki that are not, you know, that don't have
Credentials and
yeah, the
certifications
credentials.
and
And it's like, I gotta make sure to say out loud, you don't need credentials to do Reiki. It's a spiritual thing.
Hmm.
Um, the information that you receive, I feel, and I've come to learn, it's like it's really just extra on top of what you already know because I didn't understand that I was doing Reiki before I was indoctrinated into a class.
Right.
So
Because you thought you were just doing meditation.
yeah, that's it. And the way that I was doing it is like is from what I saw. And that's exactly what I was doing. Reiki classes helped me to hone in and focus on exactly what I was doing and to understand what I was doing while I was doing it. And having like a mentor with it as well gave me a lot more. Um, and she makes me want to learn even more about it
That's
because
awesome.
I'm certainly a young lady that flies by the seat of her pants.
Mhm.
So I'm out here just dipping it and doing it, listening to the Holy Spirit, and I'm just doing what the Holy Spirit says. Um, but what I love is that with that surrender, I'm able to achieve whatever the Lord wanted to make sure that happened in that moment and in that time because I was being obedient. So yeah, I love that. And that's what it gives me. It gives me an opportunity to be obedient with spirit. It gives me an opportunity to operate in something that makes me happy. I love it. I love it. Um, there was one time I did Reiki on a young lady, and we came to find out. Well, I didn't come to find out. I asked her about negativity in her house. That's because that's all I can feel. It's like, are you just surrounded by negativity? Like, what's going on with you? And she she was, felt safe enough to tell me that basically her husband was verbally abusive.
Wow.
And I was like, no.
Mhm.
Such a jolly, peppy, happy lady is dealing with this in her home.
That's so sad.
Devastating. And of course, I didn't bring up the words divorce, but I just continue to tell this is not good. This is not good. And I left that there because I didn't know her from a can of paint, and I didn't want to just intrude.
Mhm.
But sometimes when someone's able to see what's going on with you, maybe it might make her wanna make some changes in her life. I
Yeah.
don't know, but I didn't like any of that carrying on. Um, but yeah, I'm learning more and more, um, and I'm excited. Everything
That's
that's
awesome.
supposed to happen has been happening, and I just give God the glory for protecting all of us and keeping us in this year. What day is Christmas on?
I think it's next Thursday, if I'm not mistaken.
It is next Thursday.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I guess we won't be going live on Christmas.
Sure won't. I've taken so much time off this month. Jeez Louise.
Yes, you have. Well, it's December though. You know,
Yeah,
you can't
it's
help that.
understandable.
And also, I need y'all help. If you're catching this on the replay, you know, I still want your help. I need to be on TikTok more. But it's like sometimes I really just don't know what to talk about. And also I want to make more videos for the YouTube, and I just want to have some topics to speak on, more on the Reiki side of town. So I would love to answer some questions on this channel, just to make some standalone videos that I will post. But that's really all I got. I really thank you guys for rolling with me. I love you, Auntie Robin, for knowing me, knowing that this show was still going to be an hour, no matter how much I didn't know what to talk about.
Okay.
I thank y'all for loving me. I thank y'all for being there. Let's see. Daily meditation is an idea for TikTok. I like that, Justin. I just need to see how that looks. I'll ask God how that would look for me.
Mhm.
Because it's like, if I do it daily, which is something I can certainly do, right?
Yeah.
I just think, like, I'm not like, do we want to? I don't know how I would make it look. I don't know if I would make it look the same every day, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can work the kinks out. Figure it out.
Yeah, and just keep it at like a minute or so, and just do it like that. Because one thing I do know about myself, Justin, as if I start the meditation, things do come. And for all I know, you're right, Justin. That's what I'll do. A daily meditation. Thank you. I love that. That'll be awesome. Dustin says, have a good night. Love you all. Love you too, Dustin.
Love you too, Dustin.
Ms. Kim says, I'm asking ChatGPT for a list of YouTube Reiki ideas. Thank you. I'll be looking for that text. I know that's coming.
Okay.
Justin, I think you may be onto something. Just like a daily meditation. I like that. I like that a lot. And speaking of that, good girlfriend from the old job, she was like, make some more videos. I want to see some more TikTok videos from you. I'm like, okay. Because the ones that I were doing, they were all uplifting and, you know, prayers and just thoughts and opinions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's certainly something I can do. Tyrone says, good night, y'all.
Good night, Tyrone.
All right. Thank you guys for your love and support. I really appreciate it. I love you guys as well. Continue to keep your head up. I want you to look at the month of December and consider the things that have happened for you. I know there's been things that's happened for me, things that's happened for my brother now. And if those things don't happen for you just yet, just give it the rest of December. I feel like there's going to be plenty of things that are going to set us up for the year of 2026. Once again, do your best not to be too enthralled with the things going on outside. There's a whole heap of foolishness going on outside, and a lot of it is about to burn to the ground. You don't have to be a party to it, but if you do, just make sure to stay far away. You know, have your binoculars and watch it, and don't get totally enthralled in it, because sometimes looking at the bare truth of what it looks like to fully operate in your free will and doing whatever the F you want to do, it can kind of bring us down and can kind of detract from what little humanity you feel might be out there. But there's a lot of humanity out there. It's just that when we focus on the inhumane, we start to lose sight of what's truly happening, the great things that's happening. So continue to fill yourself with the good things, even as you see the foolishness going on outside. Tyrone says daily meditation would be getting back to you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. All right, y'all. I love you guys dearly. And I hope you guys have the best week. May this week fill you with joy. For everybody that's working, I love how at the end of the year, we don't work anymore until after the first of the year. Enjoy yourself. Halfway work, I encourage you. And fully work on the things that fill your heart. I don't see, and I don't even know how to leave y'all. Bye.
Bye, y'all.